Roblox made a new event, yay! This is a successor to the hunt, and should fix up a lot of what made the hunt terrible. I'll be reviewing each game by what time I did it. Do note, I did not fully complete this event. I seriously don't have that time, so I may get some stuff wrong. Driving Empire's objective was to make as much money as possible, and that makes me super mad. The most amount of time it takes you to do this is, no joke, 8 hours and 20 minutes. It is literally farming you for DevX. And if you want to do it in 30 minutes, get your goddamn credit card because you need to pay for it. The quest isn't even engaging. If you want to do it as quickly as possible, you just have to play Crazy Taxi. Also, they really should have chosen a different map or a map they made to look classic. The driving system in this game was not made for this map. 1 out of 10. Bed Wars. This one wasn't bad, but just unreasonably hard. The quest is to beat this penguin minigame, which by the way doesn't really have anything to do with classic Roblox, but oh well. If you want to beat this, you apparently need to have god tier coordination, which is impossible for someone like me who has no one who wants to do this event or no friends. If you do it without friends, it's like speedrunning while cooking a 6-star meal. The ticks were also hard, but you could have just looked up a guide. Other than that, it was fine. 6 out of 10. TDS had one of the best objectives. It was to do these 5 maps, which are easy as hell. I'm really not sure how people struggle with this. It was cool and fun, and I do wish that they made new enemies, or if they were lazy, which they are, they could have just reskinned the enemies. I also wish we could have seen 1x1x1x1 as the final boss. 9 out of 10. Blade Ball, the 1x1x1x1 boss fight was really cool. Now the problem with this is the ticks. One of the quests makes you find all the ticks, and it is literally the most draining experience I have ever had on Roblox. The ticks are on the maps, but the problem is that some maps appear more often than others, so good luck getting one singular freaking ticks. Getting on the map also doesn't guarantee you getting the ticks, as you may get killed by a 6,000 win player with a weird ability or just get screwed over by RNG and lag. I once was around 8 studs away from the ticks, but then a high win player screwed me over by killing me instantly. 3 out of 10. Arsenal was definitely the best game, as it was just perfect. You just had to stop 1x1x1x1 while getting to them by killing his goons. It has so much thought into it. Only problem is that sometimes you would get stuck with Slingshot. 9 out of 10. BSS was so good. It was a simple tower defense game where you kill slimes and zombies. I was able to get a team that grinds this game day and night, and other than that, just use the building shovel thing and firebrand and you're good. The text is also simple and straightforward. It is absolutely amazing. The only problem with it is that the quest feels more like an April Fool's event than an event to commemorate the old days. 9 out of 10. Restaurant Tycoon 2 is just RNG. Basically, you have to serve these classic foods, but to actually progress the quest, you need to serve it to classic customers, which are like a 1 in 10 chance. So, yeah, amazing. Other than the tokens, the ticks are pretty cool. I do wish for Restaurant Tycoon to appear in later events, as the game is great, but they really need to improve. 3 out of 10. Dress to Impress was okay. The quest was to find the ticks and play an obby while finding the tokens. Not sure how people found that 1 ticks and had to find that 1 token. 5 out of 10. Gunfight Arena was really just meh. First you have to get these ticks, then kill people a specific amount of times with new weapons. The funny thing is that you can just kill yourself with the bomb and the rocket launcher instead of actually playing the game. Oh, and also every single weapon is bad except for the paintball gun. 5 out of 10. Lifetopia was actually quite nice. The quest was to get these groceries and deliver them, and I find that really calming. Sadly, it has nothing to do with old Roblox and is pretty boring. 4 out of 10. Clipit is TikTok for people who live in Syria, Somalia, Iran, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Afghanistan, India, and Nepal. The quest is to find the things, which is boring and a little bit too hard for the average player. Like literally, no one would be able to find 1x1x1x1 without a guide. 1 out of 10. Dusty Trip was cool, but a little boring. That could be for me doing the event solo though. The quest was to drive a long distance while every 2 kilometers you have something weird happen. It was all very cool. Good job, Jando. 8 out of 10. Toilet Tower Defense was actually pretty okay. All you have to do is beat this map. I did have overpowered units from a trade I got from the hunt though, so I was able to cruise through it pretty easily. Problem with the quest is 1x, 1x, 1x1 being surprisingly easy for me. Oh yeah, the ticks were fine, but where's that 1 ticks? 6 out of 10. Adopt me, raise a teapot, boring. For the ticks, I don't know, find them. 2 out of 10. Dragon adventures, get eggs, then destroy meteor, then cook eggs. It was nice, but the eggs should have been closer to each other, as it's a pain to go 40 miles for one egg. 5 out of 10. Oh, time for my thought. Oh, wait, I haven't talked about the event game. Really cool, 9 out of 10. Well, time for my thought. Oh, wait, I should probably talk about the boss. Really dumb and easy and gives nothing. 1 out of 10. Well, time for my thoughts. Average score for this event was 4.7 out of 10. Rounded up 5 out of 10, which means it's average. I will now do Satex's reviews and have pros and cons. Pros: TDS, BSS, Arsenal, and a Dusty Trip. These games did a great job making a fun and overall great objective. The Game Hub. This hub is absolutely amazing and really shows the past side of Roblox. Accessories. The accessories are a massive improvement to the hunt and actually fit. Cons: time constraints. I could tell that developers had probably only a week to make the quest for their games, and they should be given more time. Quality. The quality of Clip It and Driving Empire must be checked. Also, don't forget the boss fight. Monetization. Games like Driving Empire and Adopt Me really just want to squeeze as much money out of you as they can, and that this should change. Maybe add a rule that you can't add any monetization that is made from the event. Games. Add games that fit with the theme. I've never heard anyone say Toilet Tower Defense is a classic. There's so many games you could have asked to be in the event, like Work at a Pizza Place or even Super Dream Spiral. Overall, this event is a major improvement to the hunt, and I'm excited to see what is next for Roblox. I do hope they fix up the problems with this event though, as some of the problems like the lack of time and the game's theming definitely restrict the event from being as good as it could. Overall, I give this event a 4.5 out of 10. That's the review. Watch another YouTuber's review now or go do something productive. See you in the next video where I speedrun a dead game again.
Hey yo, it's Timber.